Hey traders, Michael from Elite Traders University here. So we're looking at a long position on pound dollar. We've broken at lows, but I believe we're rejecting from this area. I believe it's a strong area of support, and so I'm looking to move up from here, as you can see, long already. And first target is the upper central pivot. From where we are now, it's about 25 pips, 26 pips. We will have an initial reaction at the high, swing high of Asia, but I believe we go straight up from here. So this, I believe, will be a V correction. So straight up like this, and pushing up into that high en route to the central pivot. So as you can see, I'm long already with a number of positions, about 7, 8, 9 positions. And let's come back a bit later, see how this trade unfolds for us.
Okay traders, so welcome back. It's beginning of a new week and our trade went off perfectly just as we expected. So going back to analysis, we were long right from the very bottom. Now looking at the higher time frame market structure, we can see that after having this big push higher, a lot of demand coming to the market, there was no follow through, and so what we see is that the buyers stepped out of the market, price collapsed, but it didn't go very low, and so yes, it broke this current level down here, but it didn't break it with any real conviction. And so coming into Friday, there was a number of other indicators telling me that this market was going to go up, so I was heavily long from within this zone down the bottom here. And let's just put in my deal map. So there's the deal map for the day. Those are all my positions. As you can see, again, scalping my way into a swing trade. So a number of these positions were taken out at plus 10, plus 11, around that mark, plus 12, and then you can see the secondary take profit was at plus 38, and then I closed out my last position before the weekend for plus 68. So when you have a very, very high probability setup like this, where we know we're getting asymmetric reward to risk, we're buying at the low of the week. As you can see, we also have a bit of a trend line support in play as well. That's when you can really load up your positions. Now if we go to the higher time frame, we can see that we still have this corrective pattern. So price has moved up strongly. We're still in this corrective wave against the predominant higher time frame trend, and we're looking to turn around. So this is the reason why I'm able to get very good reward to risk. Now if we look at the outcome, in fact, let's just put on the deal map again, and we'll look at the sort of return we're getting. So here's the entry, stop just below the low, and let's just fill this up. So there's our risk, and let's duplicate that with green. Okay, so that's our risk, and this is our reward to risk on our last position. Okay, so by taking out these early positions when market moves very, very quickly in my favor, that allows me to hold two longer positions, this one here and this one here, for a much bigger move. As you can see, price came up, hit the previous high, and if those two did go against me, then I've already made all this profit on the first 9 or 10 positions that I took out earlier. So that's the sort of reward to risk ratio we're looking to get. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, just over 4 to 1 on the last two positions. But because I've already taken out a number of positions in here, it's still a win-win trade, so I can't lose. I can't lose. Even if the last two positions get stopped out, I can't lose. So that's the way we set ourselves up to scalp into a swing trade. Let's just look at our history. So here's our history for the day. As you can see, 13th of August. These are the initial positions taken out when price moved rapidly in our favor, plus 7, plus 9, plus 11, plus 13. and that combination of over 150 pips gives us a beautiful cushion to hold these last two positions for much higher. Again, very, very safe to take out our remaining position over the weekend, just in case there's some adverse news over the weekend. But over 200 pips for the day, and a great way to finish the week. So there's no other way to trade. Scalp your way into a swing trade when you can identify turning points at key market structure levels and learning to execute them flawlessly. And having a strategy to do that allows you to get this high reward to risk ratio on our trades. So have a look at the description box below for a link to chat with me, talk about our course, what we offer in our university. If you're interested, have a look at our Facebook page as well. Like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.